Okay, so I mean we're going. So maybe I didn't get it. Maybe I didn't hit it right. But anyway, yeah. So it's recording now.
How you can tell?
Because it's got the stop button on.
Oh, I thought it'd be
Yeah.
red.
So if I hit the technology, like.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, technical difficulties. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into this beer review right now. Like I said, barrel aged imperial stout with hints of dark fruit, caramel, wood, bourbon, chocolate, maybe espresso, but I feel like I'm probably wrong on that one since I couldn't find any talk of it when I was doing diligence. So without further ado, I'm excited for this beer review. I don't have to do it alone. I got Mr. Classic next to me, so let's go.
First thing, when I was pouring it,
Ooh.
the smell is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm loving the smell. You smell the chocolate. When you said dark fruits,
yeah,
something's very sweet in there, and it's I don't know. It's not woodsy, or it could be.
I feel like the wood aspect of it is from the bourbon barrels. Yeah, so.
But the smell is phenomenal.
Well, man, yeah, let's get
And
this.
you can see the color is amazing. Wow.
Wow. That is a good one.
Yeah. I think it tastes like it smells.
Yeah. So for first things, I was gonna have this chilled, and I decided it's an imperial stout. Let's drink it at room temperature. So this is at room temperature, which I feel like is how stouts should be drank anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't chill it. It's in its natural form. We didn't cool it to influence the variation of flavor. This is what it is.
Yeah. I taste every inch of that.
Yeah. Thoughts, man, please.
I'm highly pleased with this one. This is one of the better ones we've had in a while. Not to say that the ones we have been bad, but it is what it says it is.
Right. They are who they say. I gotcha.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I can agree. I think that this beer is freaking delicious.
Yeah.
13%. You're probably only having one.
That'd be my guess.
I'd feel like
that's why they're in the little skinny cans. Right?
Yeah.
How many ounces is that?
Well, this can is like notable. You know that if you see this can, there's a good chance it's a 6-point beer.
Yeah.
So the can is kind of trademarked, but rightfully so. In this facet of it, since it's such a strong beer and it's at 13%, I feel like any more than this, if I had to drink this by myself, I'd probably be going to bed afterwards.
You know those when we go to Summit and we get those sniffers.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that are like they must be over 10% or higher.
Yeah.
And they don't put them in the traditional pints.
Yeah, they order them in
a
sifter, and it's a 10-ounce glass basically with an open mouth.
And that's 12.
Yeah.
So that's close.
Yeah.
So I do like that.
So if you had to rate it, go for it.
Ooh. This is on a 5.
Scale of 5.
Ooh. This is gonna be one for the boards, man. I'm
really?
Yeah. I have to give it one for the boards.
Okay. All right.
And we'll have to explain that later, but
yeah. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna write it down right now.
I feel like I'm right at the precipice of about a 4.5. Like I said, it is what it says it is, and it's not the 13%. It's the fact that when I smell it, I can taste that smell. The different accents that are in there, the chocolate or espresso. I have to look up the scent, but the word that's on my brain is bergamot. That
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it tastes. The smell and taste have married into my mind for that word. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for.
I don't know. What is that even?
Bergamot's like
I'm going to be the dummy right now.
It's like a wood,
okay.
If I'm correct. But it's used in a lot of potpourris. It's got a potpourri type smell. I think it's really unique. You're right. I wouldn't say that we would drink a whole bunch of this, but if I knew that I'm able to have one of these after dinner or some point in time to sip it, I'd be excited.
Right. So, what'd you rate it?
I'm gonna stick with the 4.5. I almost want to go like a 4.55 maybe, because I do want to get towards 6. But 4.5, 4.6, 4.55, somewhere in that area. I'm happy with that score.
Okay. I feel like for me, just like you said, I mean, I can't really.
God, it smells good.
Yeah. You know what? I got to give this a 4.8.
I can't even argue with that because it could be higher, easily. So,
the only reason that this is not a perfect beer is because I expected more texture out of it. When, as we've said before, typically when you're talking about stouts, it's got that real dense, rich texture. I feel like the texture of this particular stout is a little lighter, but the flavor is what compensates for that texture.
I feel like it's silky.
Yeah, so it's not as dense. Or if we were gonna relate beer to fabric on that plane of existence, you would relate it to like cotton.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's thick, it's dense, it's warm. This is definitely 100% more silky, and with the flavor interwoven the way that it is, man, it really just sits well on the palate, sits well on the tongue.
Yep.
So, this is something that we're gonna end up doing, but we're not ready right now. We're just gonna get it started. So Mr. Classic gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Of course, I'm gonna give it a 4.8 out of 5. And well, there's only one thing left to do right now, right? Okay. I mean, so we should probably get to it. I only wrote this down because I don't want to forget this. If I can find more of it, I'll get it.
Yeah. Like, where did it come from?
It was part of my beer club this month.
I'm gonna go look for that.
Yeah, it was part of my beer club this
Honestly,
month.
I can't.
They come in 4-packs.
I was gonna say I can't believe how expensive it probably is.
It's
I'm
probably,
guessing 18, 20.
I would
about
say
$18 bucks.
But wouldn't you think it's worth it?
Honestly, it is.
Yeah.
This is something that, let's say for Valentine's Day tomorrow, I could definitely see drinking this with some chocolates or some chocolate covered strawberries or something.
Or even,
perfect.
you know, even with the dinner, like even with the steak, just a little bit. Not the entire 12 ounces, but maybe like half.
Yep.
With a nice steak and a nice, you know, potato, vegetable.
Yep.
And then a little bit of that as your kind of dessert.
Yep.
To what? So,
Definitely tasty.
I like where you're going with that. I like that. I might have to reevaluate Valentine's Day. So, in true Three Crafty Bastard fashion, as we always do about this time, thumbs out. 3, 2, 1. You knew that was going to get 2 thumbs up. As a matter of fact, we're going to go 4 right there. That's got to get 4 thumbs up, man. It's an excellent beer.
It is.
Excellent flavor. It's everything that it said it was. No hints of espresso, so I apologize. I was convinced that that's what it was, but it is not. It's chocolate. It's bourbon. It's got a little bit of a woodsy flavor, a little bit of caramel, and that dark fruit is like that finish, right?
Whatever that is,
sweet finish.
Yeah.
So barrel aged, of course, you can't go wrong. So as far as beer review goes, man, that's a wrap on that. Good. So over here, because I'm going to split this for YouTube into different segments, but over here you're going to stick with us while I hit stop and then hit play again. 3 Crafty Bastards, of course, I'm D. Smith.
Mr. Classic.
And we'll be